Alright, ladies and gentlemen, time for our August 7th game day. Some good series going on in this first round, and some continue today. Well, some of the less entertaining series actually happened today. Cleveland and Hartford, both in the danger of getting swept. Can either team stay alive here against their opponents? Of course, the Demons looking to shut out Cleveland 4-0. The Wolves have only scored 5 points in the whole series. They've only collected 1 clip. Of course, Hartford came close to getting Puerto Rico in Game 3, but still, Game 4, Puerto Rico has home turf. See if the Players can get the shutout on them. Other series going on today. Portland currently up 2-1 on the Chicago Wind Attack, trying to take a 3-1 series lead back home for Games 5 and possibly 6. And then we got San Diego and Minnesota. Series going back and forth. As of right now, is tied. Or, my bad, not tied. Right now, it is 2-1 San Diego in the lead. It's Game 4. Duh. But it could be tied. Could be tied if Minnesota can get the win. Of course, San Diego trying to avoid that. They're looking to go up 3-1 here. Got home turf, or actually, no, they're on the road. They're looking to take a 3-1 series lead, and then they'll have home turf in Game 5 and 6. I'm off here, but nonetheless, let's get you down to those games here. Game 4s, we conclude all of them after this Game 5. So, anyways, yeah, it's all coming up on CDL Live. Playoff edition, the race to Crash Bowl 17. Tied continues.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
Alright, August 7th has arrived, and it is time for more playoffs here on CDL Live. First game up here today, the Hartford Homies on the road down in this series against the Puerto Rico Playas. 3-0. They are facing elimination here today. Of course, Puerto Rico with the home turf looking for the sweep. No one has ever swept Tim Geyser out of the playoffs before in the pros, but Alex Johnson did sweep Tim in the D-League this past season. 3-0. First round, Rochester got swept by Wilkes-Barre. Can Alex Johnson repeat here today with the Puerto Rico Playas over Tim Geyser's Hartford Homies? Homies, they've been struggling ever since the trade deadline. They've been struggling here in this series too. Let's find out what's going to happen. Playas, Homies, next on CDL Live.
1988, Aaron adopts the name Tech 9. 1990, Tech 9 changed the
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another game day here on CDL Live. This is our August 7th game day. Since it is August 7th for this game day, happy birthday to Sidney Crosby. It is his birthday, August 7th. So, happy birthday, Sid. We appreciate what you do here in the CDL. Besides, I'm a Penguins fan, so is Alex. So, win that cup next year, you hear me? Seriously. Lucky I'm not your coach. Be carrying 70-pound duffel bag skating around the ice during practice. Torture. Anyway, coming up to start off this August 7th playoff game day, the Hartford Homies. They are the number 6 seed in the East, and they'll be on the road to take on the number 3 seed, the Southeast Division champions, the Puerto Rico Playas. The Playas looking for the sweep today. They lead the series 3-0. The Hartford Homies looking to stay alive and force Game 5 back in Hartford. Of course, Puerto Rico's anthem playing. Well, not Puerto Rico's anthem, but the Playas anthem. And we are about to get this game started here. As soon as I get the camera situated, I don't know if I showed the lineup. No, I didn't. Gold Dust will start things off first for the Hartford Homies, followed by Rico. Hammer at the captain spot. The Homies looking for a lot out of him. And Gold brace for that 5-point gainer. For home side of the field. Our future will start things off for Puerto Rico Playas. Coming out second will be White. He's been hot in these playoffs so far. Blue Star takes the captain spot, and a 5-point gainer will be Good Custom. So here we go. Now I get the camera right this time. Here we go. Puerto Rico Playas. Hartford Homies, game 4. Playas lead the series 3 games to none in this best out of 7. Goes out there against Spark. No, one's on play though, and now they'll both go down. 5-5. Starts things off. Rico now up against White. White and Rico here. Ooh, Rico somehow stays up. Battling with White. Both cars going in it. Still no flip. Ooh, Rico gets turned around a couple of times there, but he's still going. 5-5 the score here in game 4. And now White and Rico's going in, and Rico's is down 10-5. Puerto Rico in the lead. One more flip and they have the sweep. They gotta get through hammering. White and Hammer, here we go. To the sleeves, All-Stars going at it, no doubt. And it's over! It's over! Cold light! Cold light! 1 if by land, 2 if by sea, 3 if cold light is coming for you. I don't know. I tried to make something snappy, it just didn't work. But the Puerto Rico Playas have swept the Hartford Homies out of the playoffs here in the first round. 4 games to none. The Puerto Rico Playas advancing to round 2. Stay tuned, more playoff action coming up on CDL Live. Portland Panthers, Chicago Wind Attack. Game 4 next. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our first series of the 2013 CDL Playoffs has come to its end. The Puerto Rico Playas have swept the Hartford Homies 4 games to none. And now we look on to our next game here today.
Alex Johnson's team.
Yep, and it was your team, Alex, that did just get the sweep. How do you feel about that? You swept Tim Geyser twice now in the playoffs.
Glad to be the first one to do it.
Oh, that you definitely did. Our next game coming up, though, Chicago Wind Attack. Home against the Portland Panthers. Portland, the number 7 seed of the West, in the lead in this series, 2 games to 1. Can they take a 3-1 series lead back to Portland for Game 5? We're about to find out. Of course, the Wind Attack on home turf, desperately looking to tie this series at 2. Nonetheless, let's find out what happens. Portland Panthers, Chicago Wind Attack, Western Conference quarterfinals, Game 4 next on CDL Live. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Another Game 4 about to be underway. The number 7 seeded Portland Panthers will take on the number 2 seed of the Western Conference, the Chicago Wind Attack. Panthers lead this series, best out of 7 series, 2 games to 1. Looking for a 3-1 series edge to bring back home. The Wind Attack on home turf today, looking to tie this series up at 2. See what these teams bring for their lineup. Melanie's team, or Nalulov's team, fan pop music. Nalulov comes out with Blue Lamborghini for the Portland Panthers, followed by Monty. At the captain spot, it's going to be Solar Reflex, and at 5-point gainer, it's going to be Pro. The home side of the field. The Chicago Wind Attack come out with Racer X, followed by Inferno. Howard takes the captain spot, and at 5-point gainer is going to be Splitter. So, get ready for Game 4, Western Conference quarterfinals. Game 4, Western Conference quarterfinals, number 2 and 7. Chicago and Portland. Racer X is out, Blue Lamborghini is out. Interference call. Still scoreless. Another interference call. Race the Rex. Blue Lamborghini trying to get a clean flip. And that's trying to get a clean collision, but no one goes down. No flip side. And this time, Race the Rex gets Blue Lamborghini down. Score 5-0 Chicago. Race the Rex now out there against Monty. Monty and Race the Rex going at it. And Race the Rex somehow stayed up that time. He'll keep going at it here, and he's down that time. Score now, 5-5. Monty out there against Inferno now. Oh, and Monty somehow stayed up, and he takes down Inferno. 10-5 Portland. Race the Rex now. Or my bad, not Race the Rex, R. R out there against Monty. Both still up. Back on their own side. R and Monty going at it. And Monty's going to be down. 10-10 to score. Solar Reflex out there for the Portland Panthers. R out there for Chicago. The win attack of the Panthers. Going at it here in Game 4. And Solar Reflex has to flip on off. The score. 15-10 Portland looking to take a 3-1 series lead. Chicago trying to tie up the series. They got to force this game into overtime. Glitter's out there against Solar Reflex. Oh, Solar Reflex somehow stays up yet again. He's on the defensive here. Going at it with Glitter. Interference called there. Let's keep going at it. Interference called yet again. Solar Reflex still staying up though, even though they are interferences there. But this time he goes down. Glitter ties the game up, and we will go into overtime here in Game 4. Pro out there for the Portland Panthers. Glitter out there for the Chicago Wind Attack. Double overtime will be needed. We go into double OT now after they just both went down there, and we go at it again here in double overtime. Pro still up against Glitter. And we are going to need triple overtime as they both go down again. Here in triple overtime now. And Pro will get the flip and the Panthers have the lead. 3-1 over the Chicago Wind Attack. Portland, 1 game away from beating the number 2 seeded Chicago Wind Attack, knocking them out of the playoffs. A win in triple overtime. And there's more to come. We could be seeing a sweep in our next game. Cleveland Wolves looking to stay alive against the Philadelphia Demons in their best out of 7.
Seeds are trying to cause an upset.
There are, especially in the West. We'll find out what's going to happen in this next series. Philadelphia and Cleveland. Philly leads the series 3-0. Can they get the sweep? Well, we're about to find out on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, CDL fans of all ages, it's time for our next game, and another sweep could be at hand here. The Cleveland Wolves on the road here in Game 4, down in this series, 3-0 against the East number 1 seed, the Cobb Award winners, best record in the league this year, Tim Geiser's Philadelphia Demons. So on the same day that he's been swept in these Crash Bowl playoffs, first time Tim Geiser was ever swept in the pros by Alex Johnson there, he has a chance on the same day to get a sweep for himself, and he's gotten plenty in the past. One of which came against these Cleveland Wolves. Actually, 2 of them came against Cleveland in the past 2 years. 2011, you look at round 1, Hartford swept Cleveland out of the playoffs. In round 1, 4-0. Then 2012, round 2, Hartford and Cleveland, they met again, and Hartford won that best 5 series 3-0. Philadelphia looking to make Tim Geiser basically, 8 plus 3 is 11. Looking to make TGI, or himself, 11-0 against Cleveland in the playoffs over the last 3 years. Philly can do that for him here today with a win. So, yeah, interesting concept of it. But nonetheless, we'll see if Tim can get the sweep. His Demons are up next. Home against the Cleveland Wolves. Game 4. Demons lead series 3-0. Looking for the sweep. Let's find out if they can get it. It's next on CDL Live. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live here in this August 7th game day. Cleveland Wolves, the number 8 seed in the East. They're down in this series 3-0. A best out of 7 series, facing elimination today against the East number 1 seed, the Philadelphia Demons. The Demons looking for the sweep here. Let's find out what happens. Let's see what these two teams bring to the field. The Cleveland Wolves will come out with Aqua Ferrari, followed by Mickey Green. At the captain spot there, stop 34. And a 5-point gainer, Blue at 50. The home side of the field. Philadelphia Demons here in Game 4 come out with Team Indy, followed by Silver Demons. At the captain spot is going to be Silver Molina. And Sonic Boom will take 5-point gainer for this one. There's Anthem playing there. Get ready for the matchup in the Panthers, right? Cleveland Wolves, Philadelphia Demons, Game 4. Demons looking for the sweep. And we got Aqua Ferrari out there again. Indy to start this game off. We're on set for the first collision. These two cars going in. It's going to be 5-0 Demons. Mickey Green now out there for Cleveland. 10-0 Demons. Looking for the shutout today, and the sweep will be the third shutout of the series. They've done it twice already. Scott 34 trying to keep the Wolves season alive. Can he do it here against Pink Indy? Not going to happen. 15-0. Pink Indy is a monster. And that is Cleveland's nightmare. A 4-0 sweep. The Demons take out the Wolves in the first round. Yep, second team to get a sweep. But they are the only two teams that are going to pull off a sweep in the first round. Still one more game to go here on CDL Live. Minnesota Maniacs, San Diego Lightning coming up next. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the homies might be out, but for Tim Geiser, there's still hope because this Philadelphia Demons move on to round 2 of the 2013 playoffs. A sweep here, our second of the day, and our second team to clinch a spot in the semifinal, well, conference semifinals. Philadelphia Demons join the likes of the Puerto Rico Playas. They won't play against each other, but there's more games to come, and we'll see who joins them there in round 2. Nonetheless, that being said, we look forward to our next game. Another Game 4 about to happen. Won't be a sweep here, though, because we have had one entertaining series so far between the number 5 seed of the West, the San Diego Lightning, and the number 4 seeded Minnesota Maniacs. Lightning had the series lead 2-1. Minnesota here on home turf looking to tie things up at 2, especially before going back to San Diego for games 5, and definitely they hope for a possible 6 here. And they'll clinch a game 6 if they can tie the series up here today. So let's get right down to it. Lightning Maniacs. It's next on CDL Live, our last game of this August 7th playoff game day. Let's get you down to the field. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the conclusion of all the Game 4s of the playoffs here on this August 7th game day of CDL Live. Western Conference quarterfinals. The San Diego Lightning on the road to take on the Minnesota Maniacs. The number 4 seed, the number 5 seed. Number 5 seed leads the series. San Diego up 2-1. For this game, they'll come out with 44. Followed by 24 hours. The captain spot will be 7 series. That 5-point gainer will be 16-8. The home side. Diablo 2 will start things off for Minnesota. Followed by Green 7. Black Spinebuster at the captain spot. That 5-point gainer will be Sidebrack. Here we go. Minnesota and San Diego. Game 4. Best of 7 series. San Diego leads it 2-1. Minnesota looking to tie the series up at 2.
San Diego wants a 3-1 series lead to bring home, and they got a 5-0 lead. 44 down there against Green 7 now. And Green 7 will tie this game up at 5. Got a close series so far, now 24 hours out there against Green 7. Green 7 and 24 hours going at it. Good battle so far, both parties go at it. And it's going to be 10-5 Minnesota. One more flip to tie this series up at 2. And 7 series is down. This series is tied 2 games apiece. Minnesota 15, San Diego 5. Here in Game 4, Green 7 goes 3-0. Like Alex just said, his brother's team is in a series tied 2-2 between the San Diego Lightning and the Minnesota Maniacs. We'll see you next time. We got Game 5 coming up. We got a full slot of them for our August 8th game day. As always, thank you for joining us here on CDL Live. We will see you next time.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.